Emily Esfahani Smith, The Power of Meaning, Crafting a Life That Matters. Ever wondered about what makes life truly meaningful? The Power of Meaning, Crafting a Life That Matters by Emily Esfahani Smith is here to guide you on the path toward living a meaningful life. Looking beyond happiness and material possessions, this summary breaks down the 4 pillars that are essential to leading a life enveloped by meaning, belonging, purpose, storytelling, and transcendence. You'll delve into how strong relationships, a strong sense of purpose, crafting our own life stories, and immersing in transcendent experiences contribute to creating a life with deeper significance.
The key to a meaningful life. Have you ever wondered what makes life truly meaningful? While material and psychological benefits of modern life have their place, the constant focus on the individual can often remove real meaning from our lives. Ironically, the wealthier the country, the higher the suicide rate tended to be. Roy Baumeister, a psychologist, has discovered that having a meaningful life is far more fulfilling than having a happy one. So how do we start living a more meaningful life? The answer lies in 4 pillars: belonging, purpose, storytelling, and transcendence. These pillars have been referenced throughout history, from Aristotle to modern-day philosophers and psychologists. Join us in exploring the first pillar, belonging, and how it can lead to a more worthwhile life. The importance of connection. In today's world, people are so consumed with technology that they often forget the significance of connecting with others. However, it is crucial for humans to have a sense of belonging to a community or individual. Research has revealed that a lack of belonging can even lead to premature death as chronic loneliness weakens the immune system. Unfortunately, social isolation and individualism are on the rise, leaving many people feeling unfulfilled and without purpose. Belonging is the first pillar of meaning, and close relationships are critical sources of meaning in people's lives. Therefore, it is crucial to reach out and connect with others, even through small acts of kindness like smiling at strangers. By doing so, individuals can begin to lead more meaningful lives. Living a purposeful life. Finding purpose in life doesn't have to be intimidating. It simply involves identifying your strengths and opportunities to help others. According to developmental psychologist William Damon, purpose should involve contributing to the wider world. Zookeepers, for example, find meaning in helping animals live better lives. Similarly, careers like English teachers, radiation therapists, and school administrators, which involve serving others, are considered meaningful by their practitioners. However, even if your job does not directly involve serving others, you can still find purpose by focusing on how your work affects others. For example, a road worker who directs traffic keeps other people safe. By making your work about helping others, you can discover meaning and purpose, leading to a more fulfilling life. The power of storytelling. Everyone has a story to tell. Psychologist Dan McAdam believes that a person's narrative identity is constructed by focusing on the most significant events in their life. Those who tell redemptive stories transitioning from bad to good tend to live more meaningful lives. The process of generating meaning through storytelling involves reflecting on how a significant event has shaped one's life through counterfactual thinking. This kind of thinking makes people appreciate the benefits of the path they've taken. Telling stories is an essential aspect of human nature, as it helps us make sense of the world around us. Exploring transcendence. Transcendence is the 4th pillar of meaning, revealing a higher interconnected reality that gives life its purpose. Psychologists William James and David Yadin describe the mystical experience of transcendence as a state of complete peace, optimal well-being, and loss of barriers between oneself and the wider environment. When in this state, individuals feel connected to a higher power but also insignificant in the larger scheme. Transcendence can also lead to ego death, a means of mentally preparing for the final loss of self, which is death. Buddhists illustrate this outlook on death through the example of a cloud, as everything is interconnected in the universe. Transcendence serves as a means of giving life meaning and bringing connectedness to everything in existence. Post-trauma growth. According to experts, individuals can grow from traumatic experiences through post-traumatic growth. People can grow in 5 different ways, including stronger relationships, discovering new purposes, newfound inner strength, becoming more spiritual, and a renewed appreciation for life. Interestingly, it is not the severity of the trauma but the interpretation of the trauma that determines if someone can experience post-traumatic growth. Writing about the trauma and making sense of the experience by reflecting on it can facilitate personal growth. Writing provides individuals with an opportunity to take meaning from the traumatic experience, which leads to benefits such as fewer symptoms of anxiety and depression, a stronger immune system, and fewer visits to the doctor. The rise of purpose and community. In modern society, people are shifting their focus from materialistic concerns to spiritual ones. Purpose, knowledge, and community are becoming more important than money and consumer goods. Institutions and cultures are working to build connections, celebrate purpose, provide spaces for storytelling, and value transcendence. The Future Project and StoryCorps are examples of institutions that prioritize purpose, belonging, and storytelling. The Future Project helps students pursue their purpose by encouraging them to think big and creating a step-by-step plan, while StoryCorps gives ordinary people the opportunity to tell their life stories in an intimate space. By listening to other people's stories, individuals can cultivate meaning in their own lives and contribute to society.
In conclusion, leading a meaningful life hinges upon the 4 pillars: belonging, purpose, storytelling, and transcendence. Fostering connections with those around us is crucial, as is understanding our role in the world and how we can better it. By narrating our life stories, we reflect upon our growth and derive wisdom from past experiences. Finally, transcendent experiences allow us to connect with a higher reality and understand the interconnectedness of all things. By consistently nurturing these 4 aspects, we can effectively craft a life that not only matters but truly resonates with our inner selves.